The horses are losing their winter coats. I've given them a bit of a grooming, Bella and Apollo. Farouk's in the field because he's having time off, and so I'm just going to do a little bit of trimming of Bella's feet. You can see where she's getting the long hair on her feet, her fetlocks, that's fetlocks for those non-horsey people. So she's got furry feet, so that's going to be sorted little and often if she doesn't like it. You know, it doesn't matter if I don't do it all at once. Bella's going to have her chin waxed. Okay, it's going to be clipped. Clip those long hairs off her face, just under her jaw there. I don't mind if we can't do it all at once. If we have to do it over a few days, it doesn't matter. She's not going to any show, and it doesn't matter if the hair grows back unevenly. I'm not worried. So I'm just going to just start now. Bella's had some clipping, you may remember, so she's not a complete novice. Good girl. Good. Stand. Stand. Good girl. Good girl. I think I'll take her bridle off. She's having a bridle on just so she gets used to it. It's just little and often. So she stood there when I groomed her with the bridle on, but it's just a bit difficult with the clippers. Good girl. Good. Just a little treaty there, and one, of course, for you, Apollo. Good. Stand now. Stand. Good. Good girl. I think she's doing very well. You. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Stand. Good girl. Good girl. Stand. Good girl. Yes, she's a good girl. I'm obviously not going to clip inside her ears. I don't do that ever. But just tidying the outside hairs up is you know, the really long ones that come out. Not the sensory hairs, but just the fluffy hairs. Good girl. Yes. We haven't done your ears before, have we? We haven't touched your ears very much in that little crevice in there, have we? No, but that was very good. Very good girl. Good girl. This is a clever girl. Good girl. What a clever girl you are. Yes, you are. You're a clever girl. Yes, clever girl. Yes, you are. can see that that's much tidier now. And little things like this you can do just to move the job along for when they are ready to be ridden. So I just think it's nice to get your youngster used to as many little things as possible. I just want to show you that that's Bella's stable, and can you see she's actually got her poo to the back. Amazing. Unfortunately her wee spot is just anywhere, but there we go. So I keep the miscanthus all over the floor so as to mop that up. I thought I'd just show you that. I'm not saying that she's house trained, but you know, sometimes maybe she's got the idea of a Apollo or a Farouk, because they're both very good, those boys. I'm going to have a little go now with the bigger clippers on her feet. Hopefully she'll be reasonable. Won't you? I'll just get you some treaties. So these are a much bigger clipper, and bit of oil coming out there. That's not a good look for a girl. So these are a much bigger clipper and so more noisy. So we're just going to be steady away with this. This is a good girl. So I just want to do the leg at the start on the leg. And foot. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Little bit and often. A little treat. Yes, good girl. That's very good. That's very good. Yes, it is. You may remember Apollo. Even now, you have to be very careful with his legs. He doesn't like his legs doing. He when I first got him, well, it was very difficult to clip his leg. Very difficult. It's much better now. But then he's nearly 10, isn't he? So you'd expect him to be much better. But I think if he'd had it like Bella at an early age like this, I think it would have been much easier for us both. Okay, foot. Good girl. Good girl. What a clever girl you are. Yes, you are. Good girl. Foot. Good girl. Well done. What a good girl you are. Yes, you are. Look at that. You can see the difference there. I'm not going to do any more on that leg. I mean, I could do because she stood so well, but I'm not going to do any more than that. Don't need to rush it. Never wanted to be worried about it or get bored. So I'm going to go now to the back leg. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. And the treat for Bella. And I've got to go and give one to Apollo now as well. Yes, good. You're wondering why she's getting them all and you're getting none. Aren't you? Good boy. Good girl. Foot. Good girl. Good girl. Clever girl. Yes, you are. You're a very good girl, standing. Oh, it's very good. Give her another treat now. Good girl. Clever girl. Yes, clever girl. Good girl. Good girl. That's right. Good girl. Good girl. So just one more hind leg to do, and I'm not going to keep going on and getting it perfect. This is good enough, and she stood very, very well. Bodes well for future. Good girl. So there she is. Very good. No need to do any more than that. It looks pretty good. I mean, you could go on and make it a little bit better, but we don't want to overdo it. So there she is. And you can see her coat's coming out. I've done it, given it a groom off with that groomer. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. We love reading the comments, we love emojis, and we'd love a thumbs up. If you would like to catch up on some of our earlier videos, just click on the Apollo icon, which will take you to our home page. We have over 1,000 videos to choose from. You can also sort by the most popular, the oldest or the newest. Thanks for watching. TTFN.